From 2002 to 2017, Indiana was dead last in teacher salary growth when compared to other states. State representatives across Indiana are banding together to bring awareness to the growing issue. Good evening and thanks for joining us. State leaders met on Indiana State University's campus earlier today. They talked about ways funding for schools could be changed. In tonight's top story, News 10's Sarah Lehman joins us now live in the newsroom. She has more from today's discussion.
Patrice, this isn't just a Vigo County school issue. It's not just a Wabash Valley issue. This is an issue that impacts a lot of schools around the state of Indiana, and now state representatives are trying to help.
Education is a calling, and you really shouldn't have to do two jobs to do just the one that you love.
Low teacher pay plus low state and local funding plus low recruitment equals a serious issue in Indiana public schools.
So one of the many problems in education right now is that young people are not coming into our profession. I was talking to a first-year teacher today, and we were talking about salary, and she gave the example. She said, look, I make $35,000 a year to be a teacher, and I have a $400 a month student loan payment.
That situation is reality for a lot of teachers right now. That's why State Representative Ed Delaney of the 86th District is traveling across Indiana to get an idea of what schools are dealing with. Delaney says situations like what Vigo County Schools is going through is not uncommon.
I like your superintendent to know they're not alone. It isn't their fault. They didn't wake up and lose the money. The system is geared against districts which aren't particularly wealthy, which have shrinking population, which you do. Okay? The system is geared against them. It's not their fault, but they have to deal with it.
He says he has 4 things in mind to bring to the General Assembly. Unfortunately, he says things like this won't be voted on until 2021.
We don't have 2 years to address a crisis. I mean, we can't find teachers now.
Of course, you can help here if you call your state representative and let your voice be heard. He says if nothing gets done and nothing changes, public schools will start to deteriorate. For now, reporting live in the newsroom, I'm Sarah Lehman, News 10. Back to you.
Well, tonight leaders showed us how Vigo County compares with schools around the state. They showed us how much these districts receive per student in local and state funding for fiscal year 2018. Let's break it down. The Carmel-Clay School District receives more than $4,000 in local support funding. Clay Community and Shakamak schools make about $2,000, but Vigo County only about $1,900 in local support. When it comes to state funding, Carmel gets over $6,000, Clay gets almost $7,000, and Shakamak and Vigo County get more than $7,000. Essentially, Vigo, Shakamak, and Clay Community Schools each get about $1,000 total less funding than schools like Carmel.